In the heart of the golden age of Islam, the city of Baghdad bustled with life. Caravans laden with silks, spices, and jewels traversed its dusty streets. Among the city's many skilled merchants, one man stood out for his wisdom and business acumen: Ahmed. Known for his honesty, fairness, and unwavering determination, Ahmed's name echoed through the bustling marketplaces and grand palaces of the Abbasid Caliphate. His story, much like the fine silk he traded, is a tapestry woven with threads of hardship, resilience, and extraordinary success. Ahmed was not born into a life of privilege. His father, a humble rug maker, instilled in him the values of hard work and integrity. These values would become the cornerstones of Ahmed's own success. From a young age, Ahmed displayed a sharp mind and a natural talent for trade. He spent hours in the marketplace, observing merchants, learning the art of negotiation, and familiarizing himself with the ebb and flow of supply and demand. Tragedy struck Ahmed's family when his father fell ill. With his father unable to work, the responsibility of providing for his family fell upon young Ahmed's shoulders. He took on odd jobs, working long hours to make ends meet. Despite the hardships he faced, Ahmed never lost sight of his ambition to become a successful merchant. He continued to educate himself, studying languages, geography, and mathematics in his spare time. Ahmed's father, though frail, remained a source of inspiration and guidance for his son. He shared with Ahmed the secrets of his trade, teaching him the art of identifying quality materials, negotiating fair prices, and building trust with customers. "My son," he would say, "honesty is the most valuable commodity a merchant can possess. It is the foundation upon which empires are built." With the passing of his father, Ahmed inherited his small rug shop. It was a humble inheritance, but it was a start. Ahmed poured his heart and soul into the business, determined to honor his father's legacy and make a name for himself. He traveled to distant villages, sourcing the finest wool and dyes. He implemented his father's teachings on quality and fairness, quickly building a reputation for honesty and trustworthiness. Ahmed's natural charisma and sharp business acumen served him well. He possessed a rare ability to connect with people from all walks of life, from humble Bedouin weavers to wealthy merchants. He knew how to listen, to understand their needs, and to offer solutions that were mutually beneficial. Ahmed's journey to success was not without its challenges. He faced stiff competition from established merchants who saw him as a threat to their dominance. A particularly harsh drought brought trade to a standstill, testing his resilience and forcing him to make difficult decisions. Yet, Ahmed persevered, never losing sight of his goals. He used his ingenuity to adapt to the changing circumstances. During the drought, he realized that while luxury goods were struggling, basic necessities were in high demand. He shifted his focus to trading in grain and water, providing essential supplies to those in need. This not only earned him a tidy profit, but also solidified his reputation as a man of the people. Word of Ahmed's success spread far and wide, reaching the ears of a notorious band of pirates who controlled the trade routes through the Persian Gulf. Intrigued by his reputation, the pirate captain, a shrewd man named Omar, decided to pay Ahmed a visit. Instead of attacking, Omar proposed an unexpected partnership. Ahmed, known for his peaceful nature, was initially hesitant. Omar, however, argued that by working together, they could ensure safe passage for Ahmed's caravans in exchange for a share of the profits. Ahmed, recognizing the strategic advantage of such an alliance, agreed. This unlikely partnership proved mutually beneficial, further expanding Ahmed's reach and influence. Ahmed's reputation as a shrewd and honest merchant eventually reached the Sultan himself. The Sultan, eager to expand his kingdom's influence and wealth, had long sought to establish a trade route to the legendary land of Ethiopia, rumored to hold vast riches. However, the journey was fraught with peril, and previous expeditions had all met with disaster. The Sultan, impressed by Ahmed's tales of daring and success, summoned him to the palace. He presented Ahmed with a challenge: to lead an expedition to Ethiopia and establish a trade route. In return, the Sultan offered Ahmed a share of the riches and the honor of being the kingdom's official trade ambassador to Ethiopia. Undeterred by the perilous journey ahead, Ahmed meticulously planned the expedition. He assembled a caravan of the sturdiest camels, hired experienced guides, and stocked his wagons with valuable goods to trade. The journey was long and arduous. Ahmed and his men braved scorching deserts, navigated treacherous mountain passes, and faced the constant threat of bandits. After months of hardship, they reached the fabled Ethiopian city of Aksum. The city, with its towering obelisks and bustling marketplaces, exceeded even their wildest imaginations. Ahmed, with his natural charm and sharp negotiating skills, secured an audience with the Ethiopian king. He presented the king with gifts of exquisite silks, spices, and jewels, winning his favor. The Ethiopian king, impressed by Ahmed's offerings and his genuine desire for a mutually beneficial partnership, agreed to establish a trade route with the Sultan's kingdom. This agreement, known as the Golden Trade Agreement, marked a new era of prosperity for both kingdoms. Caravans laden with gold, ivory, spices, and exotic animals flowed between Aksum and Baghdad, bringing wealth and prosperity to both lands. Ahmed's successful expedition and the subsequent trade agreement solidified his position as one of the most influential figures in the region. He became known throughout the land as Ahmed the Wise, a testament to his business acumen, his courage, and his unwavering commitment to fairness and integrity. As Ahmed grew older, he entrusted his thriving business to his son, whom he had mentored in the ways of trade. He took great pride in his son's abilities, knowing that he would carry on his legacy. Ahmed spent his later years sharing his wisdom and experience with young merchants, guiding them with his principles of honesty and fairness. He became a revered figure in the Merchants' Guild, his counsel sought after by even the most experienced traders. When Ahmed eventually passed away peacefully in his sleep, the entire city mourned. His funeral procession was a grand affair, attended by people from all walks of life. He was laid to rest in a beautiful mausoleum, a lasting tribute to the wise merchant of Baghdad, whose legacy continues to inspire generations of traders.